Moving on to electoral matters, the new chairman of Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, Professor Joash Amupitan yesterday said the country could no longer afford a situation where the courts would continue to decide winners of elections. Amupitan said elections must be won and lost at the polling units. Addressing participants at the 56th Annual Conference of Nigerian Association of Law Teachers, NALT, held at the University of Abuja, Amupitan expressed his determination to work towards reducing pre-election litigations in Nigeria. He urged legal experts to work with the Commission to reform the electoral system. Insisting that the court could not continue to determine elections, he said elections would be won at the polling units if proper law framework was put in place. He reaffirmed his commitment to uphold integrity, fairness, and transparency in Nigeria's electoral process, while promising to curb the rising tide of pre-election litigations, which he said have long burdened Nigeria's electoral process. He pointed out that if necessary reforms were made, losers in elections would not hesitate to congratulate the winners.
As regards Mr. Amupitan saying poll must be won at the polling unit, is it when the polling units are also rigged? Didn't Mr. Amupitan here when a governor was saying that he will give people millions for winning their wards? Is that not an inducement to rigging, an extra way of winning election? What has INEC done about it? See, let me tell you something. As of today, I officially declare the honeymoon period of President Amupitan is over. And the criticism will come en masse after these Anambra elections. Because it is showing. We will have thought that he will have strongly nipped whatever happened in Anambra in the bud, and even condemn also the APC when we were talking about even the registration and inducing people with money. President Amupitan, we are already judging you. And in fact, on our scorecard, you are already failing. Because if governors can openly, yes, and I say it boldly, if governors can openly say they are going to induce, and we've not heard anything from INEC, is that not failure already? And you think elections like that will be won in the polling unit? It's rigging that happens in the polling unit, and when they now get to the legal system, we all know what the legal system has become in this country. How a joke the word go to court has become. All right. If you don't nip these two cases in the bud, you are already failing, President Amupitan.
Okay,
I will not say that Professor Amupitan
That's my opinion,
is
Doctor.
already failing. Yeah, this is a man who was just sworn in only last week, Thursday. He has just started the job. Now, he went to the conference of the National Association of Law Teachers, NALT, and what was the main substance of his submission at that occasion? He was telling his colleagues to say that, look, I'm your ambassador. I cannot do this job alone. It requires collective responsibility. And you, as the law teachers in this country, you should help me with scholarship, you should help me with advocacy, you should help me with whatever strength this association of law teachers have. And he said he wants their prayers. It's not only the prayers of association of law teachers that he needs. He needs our prayers too. He also needs our support because on the surface of it, the job of an INEC chairman is a difficult job based on precedence, based on experience, and our only prayer coming from this side of the desk is to say that may Nigeria not happen to him.
Amen.
However, what I saw in demonstration in terms of Joash Amupitan's presentation in front of his colleagues is that he seems to understand the assignment. And some of the points he made about, look, elections should be determined not at the courts, but at the polling units. This is what we have always been asking for. He says that Nigeria needs a strong electoral framework and legal framework and reform for INEC to be able to function effectively. This is the same thing that we have all been saying. We're saying that there should be an electoral offenses commission, for example, whereby all kinds of charlatans and saboteurs and fifth columnists who try to sabotage the electoral process are called to order and properly sanctioned. Civil society groups are asking for increased women representation. They are asking for greater efficiency in the operations of INEC. And Joash Amupitan was saying to law teachers that, look, he believes that credibility is important, integrity is important, fairness is important, and that he has an obligation to provide the necessary leadership to deliver on those causes. To the extent that he understands what the basic issues are, I will not try to add to it. He's an academic, so he has shown enough understanding of the assignment. What Nigerians now expect is for him to deliver on his promise. The support that he is asking for, not just for law teachers to give him that support, but for the Nigerian people, for the political professional class, and also for government to make sure that he has the necessary resources, since we have a man who says he understands the problem. Others before him who also understood the problem, they had issues because this is Nigeria. And the whole message, fundamentally, in my view, is that until we have a situation whereby the people's votes are made to count, and they count in real terms, then we will not be making progress with this democracy. We might as well be going in the direction of Cote d'Ivoire, the direction of Uganda, and the direction of Cameroon, of the poor people of Cameroon, who have the oldest head of state in the world, who says he wants to be there till he's 99 and probably die in office. So we should focus on the issues.